shot is stuffed there by Schmidt. That doesn't, would be able to pin it on the wall. Now it comes back to Pellin. Here's Pellin. Pellin will send it down. Doesn't quite get on the goalie. Goes down for an icing, but nice first penalty kill shift there for the Stormhawks. Because there's 27 seconds on the first penalty and 39 seconds on the second one. Lano, he'll take the face-off. Rosemount, back out to the point. He'll throw it back down. Nice pass up by Westrom, hits Lano. Lano might have an opportunity. Lano shot on there, goal! Lano! A shot shorthandy. 5-on-3 goal for the Stormhawks as Westrom sends a centering pass, hits Lano on the run through the middle of the ice, and Lano capitalizes, and the Stormhawks will take a 1-0 lead with 3 men on the ice. 10 seconds left on the first penalty. Face-off won by Rosemount, and they'll push it in through the neutral zone. Here's Rosemount, now looking to set up. Takes it behind the net. Centering pass, deflected off the pad of Graham. First penalty's over for the Stormhawks. As it gets Hermaka coming out. Here's Hermaka. Now second penalty's over. Full strength for the Stormhawks. They went +1 on that 5-on-3, so great job by the Stormhawks there. Centering pass, connected again. Now it's Oster. Oster gets it up to Kobek. Kobek kind of loses it off his stick, and Rosemount will look to regroup. There's Rosemount in the neutral zone. Picked off, nice read there by Justice, and he'll poke it back down deep. Justice on the forecheck, helped by Kobek. Kobek will lose it, and Rosemount comes out with it. Nice poke away there by Rexroad to cause an offsides whistle. To stop that rush. 9:28 remains period number 1. 1-0 lead for the Stormhawks. Rosemount will win another faceoff, and they'll drive it all the way down in behind the net. There's Westrom now. Westrom fans on that pass a little bit, off the skate there. Now it's Caleb, he's looking for it. Caleb loses it, loose puck down low, comes out to Graham, gonna be picked up by Westrom there. Westrom, he'll get it out of the zone and in the neutral zone to the other side. Rosemount will pick it up, and they'll bring it back into the zone again. Nice back check there by Cooper Justice. Rosemont's still with it. Helen, he'll stop it and go hard off the wall. Caleb Johnson will get there first, but they can't, but Rosemount holds it in still. Now Caleb dump it down to the other end for an icing call, but that means fresh legs for the Stormhawks. Oh, hard shot by Rosemount off that face-off, turned away by Schmidt. Now the Stormhawks look to try to get it out, but Schulte just gets crushed on interference. Finally, they get the whistle. Oh, my. Schulte got crushed on interference there, so they got the whistle. So first power play opportunity coming up for your Stormhawks now. Power play coming up with 8:18 left period 1. Hermaka on the faceoff. Hermaka, he'll win it back to Boogie. Now Boogie, he'll drive it down low. Hermaka and Schultz will battle. Schultz gets it to Hermaka. Hermaka back up to the point to Brecken. Brecken with one move. Brecken with a shot. Good shot on that. Glove save down by Rosemount. Nice move by B. Johnson to beat one defender. Got good wood on that one. 1:13 left on the penalty. This one is won by Stormhawks. Rosemount battles on the corner. Hermaka will bring it down the half wall. Hermaka's still with it. Now Hermaka. Back out. Now it's out to Johnson. Johnson sauces it over to Boogie, but it jumps over the stick. Boogie will drive it down deep, down all the way down to the corner. Here's Rosemount. Rosemount will look to flick it down, and it'll go to the other end for an icing call. .40 seconds left on the penalty. Kobeck now taking the face-off. Rosemount will win that face-off, but it's off Kobeck's skate. So now a loose puck bouncing around. Slides it over down the half wall. Held in there by Hermaka. Kobeck leads it for Boogie. Boogie's shot is blocked, but picked up by Hermaka. Now Hermaka in the slot. Kobeck, he flings it over the top of the net. Now Lano holds it to Wibstead. Wibstead to Kobeck. No one down in the slot. Here's Hermaka. And his shot is blocker save there from the Rosemount goalie. 10 seconds left on the penalty as Rosemount breaks it out. Now Hermaka picks it up behind the net. Full strength for Rosemount. So 5-on-5 hockey. Couple shots on net on that power play. Here's Rosemount. They break it through the neutral zone. Lano on the forecheck. Poked away by Rexroad. And lets Lano pick it up. Here's Lano into the zone. Lano. Another delayed penalty right now on Rosemount. And they'll touch up back to the power play for your Stormhawks. Huh? This one is. I think this one's different. Second power play for Stormhawks. Kobeck will lose that face-off, but held up in the skate there. Now Kobeck will battle it back. Gets it out to Hermaka. Now Hermaka will try to dump it down low, but nobody home. Lano, he'll poke it away. Now it's Hermaka with it. Hermaka, he'll build up steam coming through the center of the ice. Here's Hermaka. Hermaka, nice move, beats one guy, poked away there. Now they'll look to get it set up. Now it's Kobeck. Kobeck, he'll lose it. Held in there. Wibstead will battle on the wall. Lano gives help. Poked out though. 30 seconds left on the penalty. Now played up to Westrom. Westrom hits Kobeck at center ice. Kobeck, he'll lose it on the wall. 12 seconds. Plays it behind. Rosemount does no one there, so Kobeck's able to pick it up. Now it's out to Westrom. Westrom hard shot. Goalie save there. Westrom gets it over to Hermaka. Hermaka, he'll get it back down low, hoping Kobeck can pick it up. There's Kobeck. Kobeck, his shot comes off the side of the net, covered up by Rosemount, and Rosemont's back to full strength. So the Stormhawks will move 0 for 2 on the power play here in the first period, but still hold a 1-0 lead off a shorthanded goal. That Rosemount pass isn't going to connect. It's going to go all the way down, but it's going to be on Schmidt. Oh. Little late jab by Rosemount. Gets the boys fired up a little bit. As a defensive zone faceoff coming for the Stormhawks. Rosemount will win that faceoff. Clean back, tip up front, goes over the top of the net. Now it's Cooper Justice give chase on the wall. Justice will win that wall battle, but then he'll be pinched down by the defenseman, held in. Helen will have to get it and regroup. He plays it hard off the wall. Stopped by Hines. Now Hines. Here's Hines still with it. Nice battle there by Patrick Hines to get it all the way down in the corner. Rosemount will pick it up. Westrom coming on the pinch. Oh, good collision right there. Oh, I don't know about that call. We got a little bit lucky there. It looked like just a good old collision. So they'll get so Stormhawks got a little benefit of a call there. A little opposite from last night. But let's see if they can take advantage of this little gift that the referees gave them. They're going to have to be super careful because referees will probably even it up here if they get any sort of opportunity. Out to Boogie. Boogie, hard shot, goes just over the top of the net.
Number 7 for
Back out to Brecken Johnson. Brecken, he'll get it poked away. Now Rosemount going to have a breakaway, try to get their own shorthanded. Here's Rosemount. He'll beat Graham on the backhand. Brecken Johnson just mishandled the puck, bounced it off his skate. Was enough for Rosemount to go the other way. So each team with a shorthanded goal to get this thing at 1-1. Still a minute 12 on a one-man advantage for the Stormhawks. But Rosemount, they'll win it back. And they'll play it up and break it in again. There's another shorthanded opportunity. That one gloved down by Schmidt. Now picked up by Schultz, plays it back to Webstead.
Rosemount, number 10, Rory Brown, unassisted.
A little bit of miscommunication, and they can't break it out. And Rosemount will drive it back down. 39 seconds left. Oh, that pass doesn't connect. So it's going to go all the way to the end, and Rosemount will pick it up. Now it's out to Boogie again. Boogie, another hard shot. Misses the net, though. Boogie has had 3 shots. They've all missed the net. Here's another one. That one gets through to the net, but gloved down by the Rosemount goalie with no rebound opportunity. "15 seconds remains on penalty." Here's Lano. Lano, he'll slide it over, gets it on net, kicked away easily by the Rosemount goalie. Now Wibstad will have to battle, helped by Kobeck. Here's Kobeck. Kobeck getting up, finds Boogie in the slot. That one's gloved down. Off Boogie's shot from the slot, and the penalty is over. So full strength now. 1-1 game, 2:17 left. Miles will hold it in. This one's chipped out. Nope, Miles still holds it in. Plays it over to Wibstad. He'll give chase on the far wall. Now Wibstad, nice protection, puck protection there by Wibby. But Wibby will get cut off. And Rosemount will take it away. Rosemount gets it to the center, and now they're coming on their breakout. They fall. Now it's in the neutral zone. Here's poked away by Kobek. Kobek will pick it up. Kobek, he gets chipped the stick in on the puck. Stop that one. That one doesn't connect. Should be an icing whistle, and there's that icing whistle. Minute 30 left in a 1-1 game here in period number 1. Caleb gets it back to Liam. Liam's one-timer is blocked, picks it back up. This one gets through, glove down again by the goalie of Rosemount. Here comes Rosemount the other way. They get it to the center. Nice stick right there by Pellin. Now over to Westrom. Westrom will overskate it. Pellin again with a good stick, block it out. Now it's Patrick Hines. Here's Hines. Hines will get it into the zone. Rosemount will corral it though, and they'll look for the breakout. They slide it over to the other side of the net. Chipped up. Westrom holds it. Now Cooper Justice. Here's Cooper. Cooper gets it to the center. That one's shot towards the net off a skate and gloved down by the Rosemount goalie with 41 seconds remaining. Oh, nice read there by Hermanka to hold it in the zone. 30 seconds and ticking in a 1-1 game. Now Schultz. Schultz picked off by Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp sauces it out to Boogie. Boogie, that shot gets through the goal. The goalie gets a pad on it, hit it away. Now up to Brecken Johnson. Here's Brecken, pushes it back down to Hermanka. Hermanka back out to Brecken. Now Brecken over to Boogie. One chance left. That one locked down. Boogie falls down. Whistle will be blown because of Miles' helmet comes once he fell. 1 second on the clock. One back, and that's the end of period number 1. So after one period of play, each team has a shorthanded goal. Nice even game right there. Stormhawks will take it. Like I said, they got out of the first period tied. That's much better than they've been the last 2 games. So this weekend they've really turned it on in the second and third period. They'll look to do the same here. All right, we're back. There's the face-off. Rosemount's going to pick it up in the neutral zone, carry it across. Miles will poke it away. Rosemount will have to regroup behind the net. Rosemount still with it. Try the wraparound, covered up by Graham. Stormhawks will win the puck back, but it's picked up by Rosemount. Wibby will try to pick it up on the overskate and can't get there. Now Rosemount gets it in. Nice pass across, but Rosemount just can't handle it. Rexroad, he'll look to hound him behind the net. Rosemount out to the point. That shot tipped 3 or 4 times up front. Graham got the first blocker on it. After the second or third tip, just kind of bounces in the net. Oh. So Stormhawks will trail for the first time in this game as Rosemount gets one early to take a 2-1 lead. Here comes Kobeck. Kobeck pushes it through, but Rosemount, they'll stop and get out of the zone. Now it's Lano. Lano gets it back to Kobeck.
Goal for Rosemount, number 7, assisted by number 47.
Gets it on the net, and Graham will cover it up. Stormhawks win that face-off, and it comes off the wall and out. But they'll regroup, Rosemount will, and fire it down over the top of the net. Out to the point this time. And they get it down low. Rosemount buzzing a little bit as that one comes all the way through. Had an open shot that pushed it over top of the net. Rosemount definitely started this period buzzing a little bit here. As Stormhawks get it out of the zone, but Rosemount picks it right back up and get it right back down deep again. Now it's Westrom. Westrom, Justice will tip it and gets it deep. And they'll break out. Oh, Brecken couldn't find it, and now an odd man rush for Rosemount again. Good save right there by Schmidt on that scoring opportunity. Now Rosemount again has it up front, and they open shot in the slot. Rosemount has come just flying around, and Stormhawks have not matched that intensity whatsoever in this second period. They'll take a 3-1 lead on 2 quick ones in the second period. .10:37 left. Ulster up to Schultz, to Hermaka. Nice breakout right there. Hermaka can't get it through though. And Rosemount, they'll push it out. Now Rexroad. Rexroad up over to Oster. Here's Oster. His pass gets picked off by Rosemount, but it fell down. Oh, Schultz tries to toe drag and gets poked away. Now Rexroad. Rexroad up to Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp still with it. Now up to Schultz. Here's Schultz. Schultz will protect it. Gets it down behind the net to Rosemount. Shot off the crossbar and doesn't connect. Now Oster, he fans on it, but gets it up to Hermatka. Here's Hermatka up to Eulenkamp on the clean break through the neutral zone with Eulenkamp. Out still Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp leads it to Hermatka. Hermatka slides it to Eulenkamp, is behind him off the skate. Nice move by Westrom. Westrom slides it through. Rebound was sitting there. No one could find it. Icing down there by Rosemount. Nice push and scoring opportunity. Face off now in the Rosemount zone. Rosemount will win it hard off the net. Helen will pinch down, hold the zone, pops out though up to Kobek. Now Kobek up to Wibby. Here's Wibstad. Wibstad has Lano on the other side. Can't get it over to him, up goes the side of the net. Held on to it just a little too long. Nice back check right there by B. Johnson. He'll lose it, pick it back up to Wibstad. Wibstad will poke it down deep. Rosemount will work to get it out as they rim it across. Justice off the skate. Lano loses the back check. Shot on net, turned away by Schmidt. That one's blocked by Pogut, picked up by Brecken Johnson. Lano still with it. Lano with a good move. Lano runs out of ice though. Now it's over to Justice. Here's Cooper Justice. Justice, he gets hooked, fights one off the hands. Now it's back checked off by Rosemount. B. Johnson up to Cooper. Cooper will slide it cross ice. As Caleb Johnson coming off the bench will try to chase it down. Rosemount leaves it there. They'll play it up the wall. Held by Hines on the good pursuit. Just overstated by Caleb. Rosemount will gain the red line and dump it all the way down. Brecken will play it hard behind the net off the wall. Caleb will give chase. Now Miles helps. Oh, comes right out front again. Nobody guarding anyone in front of the net. Puck comes through. Easy shot in the slot to beat Graham and go up 4-1. Not the Stormhawks' day. They just have not looked sharp today. Face off one back to Rexroad. Now Rexroad.
Goal for Rosemount by number 18, assisted by number 82 and number 14.
Rosemount coming through the neutral zone. They'll dump it down deep. Played over to Oster. Here's Oster. Oster gets it up to Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp to center to Hermatka. Hermatka. Ooh, I thought Schultz beat it out, but they're going to call an icing. .6:30 left in this period. The Stormhawks are pretty important here. They need to get one before this period's over. Try to steal a little bit of momentum back. You see if Hermatka plays it high off the wall. The Rosemount's there to hold it in. Now Rexroad up to Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp will just go just a little too far in front of Hermatka. Now picked up by Schultz. Here comes Schultz. Schultz over to Eulenkamp. Here's Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp He'll dump it down deep as they'll get CCHA will get fresh legs on. Good stick there by Westrum to stop that opportunity. Running up now, Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp up to Wibby. Here's Wibby. Wibby over to Eulenkamp. Charge the net, boys. Shot gets on goal, glove down. No traffic up front. Even be there if there was a rebound. Alex Kovac will lose face off. Rosemount will look to break it out. Westrum's there to pinch down and hold the blue line. Comes behind the net. Kovac will lose it behind the net. Nice back check there by Wibstead as he takes it away. Wibstead, though, plays it off the skate of Helen. Now Rosemount will come away with it. Shot off the side of the pipe there. Now Pellin. Lano loses it, though. Allows Rosemount to keep it in the zone. Tip doesn't quite get there, and Rosemount will play it back down. Shot on net, covered up by Schmidt. 4:36 left in period number 2. Stormhawks in a big hole right now, trailing 1-4. Face off, comes out to Rosemount. That shot goes over the top. Rosemount, they're just beating the Stormhawks to every puck and just playing in the offensive zone all the time here. Stormhawks will punch it out. Pinch down by Rosemount. They hold it in. Now it's Caleb with it. Caleb, he'll get it out of the zone. Going to be pursued by Justice. Played out by the Rosemount goalie. Keeper Justice on him. Now Caleb Johnson will help. Slides across, now Hines. Hines with a good move. Now Hines up to Brecken. Brecken, he'll dump it down deep again to Caleb. Caleb will try to get it back to Hines. Now it comes out front. Cooper Justice still with it. That shot tipped, but there Caleb's there to clean it up. Stormhawks got a much needed one right there. Cooper Justice held it in, got it on net. Caleb Johnson up there to clean up the trash and put one home, and they'll cut into this lead. I mentioned it a couple minutes ago. Stormhawks desperately needed a goal before this period was over. They have 3:38 left in period number 2. They need to play this one tough, maybe grab one more, but at minimum, play it even right here going into the third and the final frame. Here's Rosemount. They'll win another face-off. Nice pinch off there by Rexroad. Picked up there by Reese. Here's Hermaka. They're going to have numbers 3-on-2 the other way. Here comes Hermaka through the zone. Here's Hermaka. Hermaka will take it behind the net. Has Eulenkamp on the other side. Hermaka still with it. Out to the point. Here Oster gets it through. Behind by Schulte. Picked up by Rosemount. Comes out to the neutral zone to Rexroad. He'll lose it. Rosemount will dump it down deep. Up to Eulenkamp, but it goes through his legs, can't hold it. Riker with a good battle, gets it into Schulte. Now Schulte with a nice dangle. Gets it poked away right at last minute. Schulte still with it. That shot off the side of the net. Nice poked away by Hermaka. He'll hold it. Stormhawks need to get closer in front of the net right now. They don't have any traffic sitting down there. Now it's Eulenkamp. Nice move there. He tries to center it. Oh, the Pellin, but just go through the legs. Now Pellin with a good move. Here's Pellin. He'll get it through. Kicked away there by Rosemount. They'll chip it all the way down. Helen will recover. Played out by Westrom into the neutral zone. 2 minutes left. Now up to Pellin again. His centering pass was taken away by Rosemount. Rosemount hard to the net. Taken away by Westrom. Here's Liam. Liam gets it on Lano's stick. Lano tips it in deep. He'll overskate it. Picked up by Wibby. Wibby tries to get it across, but Westrom will hold in. Westrom, good hard shot right there. Blocked down by the Rosemount player. That should be an icing. There's the whistle as it doesn't connect. Nice shift there by the Stormhawks. Got some momentum going right now as they cut in the lead and trail 2-4. 1:13 left in the period with the offensive zone faceoff coming. Let's see if we can get a clean faceoff win. Free Boogie up for a shot. If he takes a shot, but we got to get traffic up there. Look for a rebound. But Rosemont's going to win faceoff. But Miles will pinch down and hold it in the zone. Lano now on forecheck. There's a shot there by Boogie, goes wide of the net. Bibby, though, they'll check it off. Pick back up now. Now Brecken, he drives it back down. Loose puck up front. Kobeck got the shot off. Knocked down by the goalie. Rosemount will get it into the zone. Oh, front! That one hurt. We didn't want that one. Rosemount threw it up front. Graham kind of deflected it on himself, didn't cover it up, and they were just sitting there in the front of the net. So Rosemount gets the goal back. And they'll go up 5-2 with 3 seconds left. Hines into the zone. Knocked out by Rosemount all the way down. Oh, what? Graham covered up was going to be an icing call.
By number 7, assisted by number 10.
So instead of an offensive zone face-off with 17 seconds, we're going to go with a defensive zone face-off with 17 seconds. That shot comes out to Rosemount, but is blocked. Here's Hines. Hines will try to pass it up, doesn't get through. Now Hines. Hines kicking. End of 2 periods here in River Falls. We go into third period. And the Stormhawks find themselves in that same big hole as after the second period. Down 3 goals as they trail 2-5. Okay, we are back for period 3. So the boys have 13 minutes to crawl back into this thing. Vermontville takes the first face-off, wins it back to Rexroad. Rexroad, nice jump right there, but Archer gets body checked and he'll draw the penalty. Nice little jump there by Rexroad, bring it into the zone. And now it's going to be the Stormhawks with an early power play opportunity. One clean back to Wibby. Wibby, he'll get it down to Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp, here's Schultz. Schultz hits it on net, off the pad. No rebound, no one there for the rebound. Here's Schultz. Schultz plays it down to Oster. Oster, he'll fling it across to Wibby.
Number 82, body check.
Now it's Hermaka. Hermaka leaves it for Wibby. Wibby, that shot is hard. Oh, rebound, just outstretched stick of Oster. Now it's Hermaka. Hermaka gets it back down, kicked away by the goalie. Played behind the net, back to Oster. Here's Oster. Oster, he'll lose it behind the net. Out to Hermaka. Now Hermaka gets it out to Wibby. Wibby, that shot, there's a rebound sitting there. Hermaka couldn't quite find it. Nice centering pass right there. Oh gosh, he did it again. Graham takes an icing away. Centering pass comes all the way up, 19 seconds remain. This one's going to be on the net, so Graham will have to play it. Now comes Boogie. Uh-oh. Hard turnover right there. Boogie just dishes up a pizza, and another shorthanded goal for Rosemount. Stormhawks definitely just do not have it today on the Sunday. The jump isn't there. Pass is not there. Trail 2-6, giving up 2 shorthanded goals today. Had great pressure to start that power play. Good opportunities. Nice pressure. Bogey pinch, held in. Now it's Kobek. Here's Kobek. Kobek kind of toe drag and moves it off the stick. Now it's Wibby battling on the wall. Rosemount plays it across ice. To the center of the ice again, shot wide of the net. Now Brecken plays it up to Wibby. Wibby will chip it. Goes through the skate. Miles will drag down the Rosemount guy for a penalty. Now to the penalty kill for the Stormhawks. Rosemount wins that face-off. Caleb will make him push it out and regroup. They'll play to the center.
Number 3, Brogan.
Now Cooper, he'll poke it away. Still regrouping in the neutral zone as Rosemount. They'll dump it, kicked away by Pellin. Pellin, he'll get it to the other side and get it out of the zone. Now it's Justice. Justice, he'll bounce around. Now Rosemount will regroup. Great kill so far by the Stormhawks. Left there. That shot gloved down by Graham. Good kill, right? Starting to kill for the Stormhawks as they eat up about 50 seconds. 50 seconds off that penalty. 48 seconds remaining. Rosemount, they'll win another face-off. Nice stick there by Hines. Nice. Westrom, he'll knock it away. Westrom, he'll fling it down the other end. He'll get an icing whistle, but gets it out of the zone. Eats up more clock. 31 seconds remaining on the penalty. This time won by Capricorn. Westrom rings it around. Over to Schultz. Schultz, nice body position, gets it out of the zone. Rosemount will have to regroup once again. They'll take it and bring it back into the zone. Now they get it up to the center. That shot, no traffic in front. Graham sees it the whole way and gloves it down. 8 seconds remaining on the penalty.
Hold it
Faceoff comes out to Pelling. Pelling hard on the wall. Schultz, he'll hold the wall. Schultz still battling. This one can be won by Pelling. Picked up by Pelling. Pelling gets it taken away, and Rosemount will get it back in. Now bouncing puck. Schultz will drive it down. Got a delayed penalty somewhere. Oh, nope. Now it comes Schultz down to Hermanka. Hermanka over to Schultz, but he gets it poked away. Schultz loses it. Rosemount still with it, puts it into the zone. Picked up by Archer. Here comes Rexroad. Rexroad, he'll drive toward the net. Gets across the crease. Nobody there. Now it's Lano. Oh, Lano gets hammered from behind. That's going to be a penalty on Rosemount. Another power play opportunity for the Stormhawks. Quebec will play it up to Hermanka on the point. Hermanka makes a move to put in one guy, drops it down in. Up to Hermanka. Hermanka hard shot gets through, no rebound. They'll go another face-off. Rosemount. In that face-off there comes out to Hermanka. Hermanka will drive it back down to Quebec. Here's Quebec. Quebec, he gets in lane, shot deflected over the top of the net, right behind the Wimstad, he gets it. That shot, Wimstad defeats it off the second opportunity. Power play goal for the Stormhawks. They get their third goal of the day. This one on Wimstad on the power play. 7:11 left. Stormhawks still down 3 goals. Need to average about a goal a minute here. Oh. Justice, he'll pick that pass off.
Goal, Chester Chanhassen, number 26,
No
unassisted.
offsides on Stormhawks, so we'll do another face-off in the neutral zone. Rosemount will win it, and they'll push it in. Boogie, though, he'll stop him there. The offsides whistle on Rosemount. Under 7 to play. Oh. Here's Boogie. Miles with it. Miles, he'll try to dangle through, lose the puck. Justice will get there, and he'll drive it back down low. Now it's Caleb with a good centering pass by Caleb. Came out front. Miles was trying to pick the stick back up. Played in by Rosemount, pushed out by Miles. Good pressure by Caleb. Now it's just bounced around the neutral zone, comes up. That shot goes wide of the net. Picked up by Boogie, out to Riker. Here's Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp. Up to Caleb. Caleb, he'll try to get it deep, but it's picked off by Rosemount. Now Eulenkamp with it. Eulenkamp chips it in. He'll give chase. Eulenkamp will win the race. Get it to Hermaka. Hermaka tries to drive it deep. Now it's Westrom. Westrom. Westrom rims it hard around. Here comes Hermaka on the hard forecheck. He'll push it back down low. Played out and around. Schultz there on nice cover. As your Stormhawks keep the pressure on as the puck stays in the zone. Now it's out to Rosemount. Now Westrom with a great stick. Westrom, he gets it up to Hermaka. Now it's Hermaka, he'll blow through. Hermaka with an opportunity. Hermaka slides it in on the breakout. Great play set up by Westrom to knock it down on the corner. Pick it up to Hermaka. Hermaka accelerates through the middle. Goes one deep, backhand and scores. So the Stormhawks find themselves down 2 goals now, just under 5 minutes to play. Off the face-off, Kobik gets tripped up, no call. Rosemount will drive it in. Picked up by Rexroad. Rexroad, he'll overskate it, now have to battle there. Play up to Oster. Oster now up to Wigstad. Here's Wigstad. Wigstad, he'll slide up over to Lano, tries to chip it in, just poked just away. Now to Rexroad. Rexroad, he'll flip it into the center of the ice. In the neutral zone it comes. He'll push it down to Rexroad once again. Rexroad, he'll get it poked away. Stays with it, stays with it. Now picked up, Oster takes it away in the center. Stops that centering opportunity. Now here comes Lano the other way. If they move, they have 3-on-2 opportunity. Lano, he'll drop it for Wigstad. Wigstad around 1. Wigstad, he'll get it down low to Lano again. Lano, he'll try to go back to the net, but it's picked off there. Plays it off the skate. Lano holds it in and takes it away. Lano, nice centering pass to Wigstad. Still pressure, puck still loose. Rosemount will kick it out. Kick down. Nice save right there by Schmidt. Slams the 5-hole. Now here's Kobik. He'll lose his skate and fall down. And they'll get a power play. Kobik gets tripped up. Goes to the power play with 3:35 left. That was a huge save by Grant Schmidt. Slamming the door right there on that. So with 3:35 left, they'll go on another power play. The Stormhawks could find the back net early on this power play. Make this baby interesting.
Penalty Rosemount, number 79, body checking.
All right, here we go. 3:35 left on the power play. Face-off comes out to Boogie. Boogie one-timer gets blocked up front on the shin pad. Rosemount will get it out of the zone. Picked up by Lano. Lano plays it up to Hermaka. Hermaka. He'll lose it. And Rosemount. Here comes Hermaka. He'll stop and he'll gain speed. Hermaka, keep it on the stick and go, Lucas. Here goes Lucas. Lucas through the zone. Lucas gets poked away wide, but gets into the zone. He'll hold. Here's Hermaka. Hermaka gets it up to Boogie. Boogie, that shot gets blocked up front, doesn't get through. Lucas will have to pick it up. Now Lucas, nice pass over to Lano. Lano, he'll slide it down deep because he didn't have a shooting lane. Now it's Wibstad. Wibstad with it. Wibstad. Held in there. Now it's Kobeck. Here's Kobeck. Kobeck gets it back into the zone. 20 seconds left on the one-man advantage. Here's Kobeck. He'll try to slide it through. Kobeck throws it up front, but nobody's home. I don't know why nobody's sitting in the center front of the net, but no one was there. 4 seconds. So we're just about full strength. Now it's Hermaka. Overskated there by penalty is going to be on Kobeck right there. So that one, a little unfortunate. They didn't get the power play goal, picked up a penalty of their own here late. So under 2 minutes left. It's going to be hard now for the comeback to happen as they'll play with a man down for 1:30 here. Rosemount. Caleb, nice pursuit. Caleb, he'll get it, make him push it out of the zone, and they'll have to regroup. Here's Rosemount. They'll bring it from behind the net. Rosemount sends it out to the point. That shot picked away by Smith. Back out to the point, it goes to Rosemount. That one slides through. Johnson, he'll take it away and kicks up to Caleb. Here's C. Johnson. Caleb is flying through the neutral zone. He'll take it wide. Caleb gets hacked on the shoelace. Cooper Justice. He'll hold it in. He'll battle on the wall. Here's Cooper. Cooper gets slammed in. And there's that whistle. Now we'll even it up. Out of the penalty. Just rubbed off. So we'll play 4-on-4. 4-on-4 hockey now. We're under a minute to play in the game. Rosemount find themselves down 2 goals. Rosemount will pull the goalie, so they'll run 5-on-4 out here with the empty net. Hermanka will take face-off. Rosemount will win it. But, just bounces over the stick of Helen. Whistle here. I don't know what the call is. Offsides, maybe? Good push there by Riker off the face-off. Out of the zone there for Rosemount. Now it's Pellin. Pellin gets it deep. 30 seconds. Man coming out for CCHA. Good hold there by Westrom. Westrom, he slides it across the lane. Nobody home. Now it's Wibby. Tries to hold it in. Now it's Hermanka. Hermanka over to Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp gets it towards the net, covered up by the goalie. 4 seconds remaining. Rosemount, they'll win that one. Throw it out, Matt'll do it. So the Stormhawks will drop their 3rd place game, 6-4 here in River Falls. They'll get back on the ice and practice this week and back to some district games following up this weekend.
If the players could please line up on the blue line after you shake hands. Please line up on the blue line. Every tournament, we present a sportsmanship award. This award is important to the tournament as it lets you know how much we appreciate good sportsmanship, knowing that each and every person here is a volunteer, and good sportsmanship on and off the ice helps us make this an awesome experience for your skaters. We present this award to the team that has demonstrated great sportsmanship on and off the ice through their respect of the officials, teammates, volunteers, and their opponents. Additionally, their fans in the stands have been positive and appreciative. The coaches have shown respect and positivity towards their players. This tournament award goes to Rosemount. Congratulations. The River Falls Youth Hockey Association would also like to thank you both teams for coming out to our tournament. We hope you enjoyed your time here. At this time, we would like to congratulate Rosemount with 3rd place. You guys